Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of Chatting with Courtney. Today, we're delving into the wonderful world of business solutions with a special focus on the VM Group's Dynamic Business Services unit. Did you know that VM's suite of business services covers everything from business accounts and corporate lending to wealth management and foreign exchange trading, all meticulously tailored to meet the unique needs of each client? Established in 2022, the Business Services Unit is a beacon of innovation, offering tailored solutions for both MSMEs and larger corporations alike. Our guest today is the brilliant Latoya Williams, who is here to shed light on the incredible work being done within VM's business solutions landscape. Stay with us. Latoya, thanks for joining me.
Thank you, Courtney. Thanks for having me.
Latoya, let's look at the range of business solutions offered by VM and how they cater to the needs of the micro, small, medium enterprises, and even the larger corporations.
Okay. So in 2020, we went on a listening tour and we received feedback from our members, especially the entrepreneurs that have really connected with the VM brand over the years. Our brand is synonymous with being secure, with being member focused. And we really took the time to flesh out what it is that they needed from us to partner with them and support them on their entrepreneurial journey. And so in 2022, we launched two of our key products. One, our online banking solution. Now, this allows businesses to go online and check their balances. They're able to do account transfers for free. And I want to repeat that. They're able to do it for free. And this is one of our biggest value proposition to our members in terms of giving back, right, to our members. And so on this online platform, you can also do RTGS transfers, you can do wire transfers, you can do ACH, payments via ACH. But I think the biggest thing for our businesses is also being able to boost the staff morale through our payroll services. So when you incentivize your team members to open an account at VM and you access our payroll services on this online platform, you know that every Jamaican loves to own a home. That's their dream.
Absolutely.
That's their absolute dream. And by having this account and you receive your pay into this account, it gives you history with the society. Okay. So when it comes to apply for your mortgage, it takes a little bit of the angst out of it. It makes the process a little more seamless, a little smoother. So when a business uses our payroll services and their employees are now accessing these bank accounts through receiving their pay, it also opens them up to a wide array of services and solutions. So you find that it's not just a business that benefits by way of maximizing services for the company, but they also, empower their team members, especially small businesses. Because let me tell you, for small businesses for years, you used to hear, on a Friday, we'll put the pay in a little brown envelope. That's right? And these employees, it's hard to access loan facilities because when you get paid in your hand, in an envelope, bankers will say to you, how do you verify that income? Precisely. Right? So we understood that we needed to ensure that we use technology and innovation to bring to our business members a product that they can access their accounts online, they can move funds electronically, and they can upload payroll for their team members.
Great. So we're bringing financial well-being not only to the businesses, but to the families of the employees.
That's correct.
Right. So that's very important. In what other ways then does VM differentiate from the competition in terms of the services provided to our business customers?
I'm happy you asked that question. So that same year, we also launched our suite of operating accounts, business operating accounts. And they're they're broken down into three tiers. The first tier, and I want to take a moment on this one, it's called our growth plan. And we deliberately use the word growth.
Yes.
Growth because it's synonymous with a partnership. VM partnering with you, a SME or a micro, to grow. Now, most micro and most small businesses will tell you that their inability to be banked, to open an account, and by virtue of that, access capital has prevented them to scale over the years. We recognize that a micro and a small may not have access to audited financials, right? It's
Yes.
not cost effective for
Absolutely.
them. And they may not have the complexity of the transactions that would require audited financials. But they do take meticulous entries. They know how much they have sold for the day. They know how much money they have made. And so we looked at our account opening requirements and we simplified it in such a way that our micro and our small business owners can come into VM and open an account. What that does for them, it allows them to establish financial history. It allows them to grow over time. They are now able to track using our online solution funds going in and out. They're able to move funds. And with that, they feel a true entrepreneurial pride. And again, I just want to preface that at VM, that is what we're all about, bringing accessible financial solutions to all, irrespective of your economic status or class.
Excellent. And that better financial information actually removes the obstacles that many others have in terms of accessing funding for growth.
That is absolutely
That's a
correct.
very important thing.
Absolutely correct.
So, Latoya, when the MSMEs look at the range of business solutions offered by them, how would you advise them to go about selecting or deciding on which ones would meet their needs?
Well, firstly, you want to look at what is the goal and the objective of your business. Are you looking to grow? And if you're looking to grow, in what way? So if you're in distribution, you're in manufacturing, you want to expand your factory space, you want to expand your storage space, you can certainly come to VM and we will have a commercial lending facility for you that can help you to either purchase commercial real estate. We also are a very strong integrated group. And if one of your objective, like I said, is to grow, but you want to do it through equity, we have a very solid and expert team at VM Wealth that can actually hold your hand and walk you through the process in terms of getting listed on the junior stock exchange. And depending on your size, you may even be able to access the main stock exchange. If you're looking at maximization, the operating account is one of the best ways to do that because you have funds, invariably as a business, you will have funds that you're using in the day-to-day operation. But why not place it in an account until you're ready to buy more goods? You meet payroll in a week or two, place it in an operating account that will not only have no fees attached to it, no fees
Very
attached.
important.
So that's one way of maximizing because we all know that profit is a function of revenue and expense.
Absolutely.
And if you have no expense and all you're getting is return, because all of these accounts are actually interest bearing.
So it's interest bearing with low fees.
Exactly.
That's a powerful combination.
It's a powerful combination. So it helps the business to maximize their returns. And then thirdly, if your goal is to have a partner, a long-term partner, you really want to choose VM because at VM, you're not a number. You're not an account number. You are a member. You are known by name and we give you personalized service. So we have a business services unit with each business service officer that will hold your hand and ensure that your transactions are processed in a timely manner. You don't have to call anybody except your business services rep, and they will certainly assist you.
Now, Latoya, this is all great news. Struck me that many people do not realize that VM Building Society offers foreign exchange services. Could you tell us some more about that?
That's an excellent question. So we do provide foreign trading services. And one of the things that we pride ourselves on is the fact that we have a very tight SLA, that we will settle your transaction in mere hours. We understand that this is very important for SMEs and for corporates, especially when you're purchasing goods and you're making a payment to a supplier. It's your reputation that is on the line. So you have to ensure that when you've made a commitment to make a payment today or tomorrow, that this actual transaction is settled. Not only that, we do our best to give you the best rate possible. And going back to talk about personalized service, whenever we have any block of funds, say Bank of Jamaica may have intervened in the market and we have access to cheaper foreign currency, your business services officer will reach out and personally give you a call and let you know that you can get some funds today at this rate. And again, that goes back to maximizing, your returns, because if you can get your foreign currency and do a trade at a cheaper rate, if you're purchasing, then why not? And of course, on the sell side, we welcome persons that who may have a surplus of foreign currency and would like to get a very competitive rate. When they want to sell someone to pay a bill locally, VM is here for you.
Thanks, Latoya. Let's take a little deeper look at how the business solutions team of VM is innovating to bring new solutions to our business clients.
We have also partnered with the Development Bank of Jamaica, especially the Credit Enhancement Fund, CEF. And we feel that this is a real game changer for our business members to scale their business. And they have given feedback time and time again that this is how they feel that persons can come and partner with them and serve them. Because ultimately, every business owner has a dream of growing. They have ambitions of having something to leave to the next generation. But if you don't grow, then you die. And so they need a partner that will help them to grow. And that's what VM is hoping to do for each and every one of our SMEs. And I'd also like to add that we'll soon be launching our business credit card. Again, we're meeting the needs of our business members. They have spoken and we have listened. So the next tax season, you can use our credit card. The next time you want to purchase inventory, or when that inventory arrives on the island and you want to clear the goods, you can use a credit card. So we're always looking for innovative ways to meet the needs of our business members.
That's great. And many SMEs or MSMEs face lots of obstacles every day in just trying to grow their businesses. Are we doing anything to remove some of those obstacles to make life a little easier, apart from some of the things that you have already mentioned?
On our agenda for later this year, we want to host a few seminars, financial education. We believe that if you educate someone, if you give them information, it will go a far way. So yes, we can give you access to capital, but there are other things that MSMEs need to consider. They need to consider how to market their product, pricing, how to price their product or their service to be profitable.
Right.
Because you have to remain viable in order to grow and to survive. And they will give you feedback that they don't feel that persons will pay this, but we say, look, you have to set your price in such a way where you can cover your expensive. And if it is of good quality and you have created value and you have managed to differentiate yourself in the market, then you can set your price, because persons will pay a premium for value once they feel that they have received value. So we want to have financial education for our SMEs, accounting, the importance of ensuring that you log each entry, that you also look at how do you go about cutting your expenses, how can you go green, how can you look at implementing solar energy in your company, because that will help you save on your expenses, your overheads. And when you can save on your overheads and you can actually give back some of that value to your customers or to your employees, by a way of a slight increase in salary, you never know. It's just about having the discussion and giving the financial education. We saw what COVID did. A lot of businesses, really had a tough time during COVID. How do they make their business, I don't want to say pandemic proof, because they said that a pandemic of this nature really comes once every century.
Right.
But recessions can happen more frequently. How do you shore up your business in tough times? So those are some of the things, the seminars that we want to be putting on later this year to educate our SMEs and bring knowledge to them. So we will not only share some of the knowledge that we have attained over the years in terms of operating our business, but also to bring in mentors, other small business, other entrepreneurs who started out as small business owners and managed to grow over the years. They have invaluable insight because they have done it. And if they have done it, they can, share some of the wealth and the breadth and the depth of knowledge and experience they would have garnered over the years. And this is something that we're looking forward to.
Well, Latoya, I think you and your team are focused on the right areas. You're helping our business people to build more resilient businesses. You're even helping them to think about how they can contribute to a better environment, a more sustainable environment, sustainable world for all of us. So, congratulations on those
Thank you.
focus areas.
Thank you.
And of course, you're trying to help them to build bigger businesses as well. So that's good. Now, how can our business people who may not currently have relationships with VM, how can they contact you and your team?
Well, our business services unit is located by Ligoni Post Mall, or you can arrange an appointment by visiting our website, myvmgroup.com, and go to VMBS, and there you will see the page specifically. See how important our business members are? We have created a space just for you. And you can go there and you can input your information, and somebody will reach out to you.
Latoya, thank you very much. Thanks for sharing with us, and thanks for the excellent work that you and your team are doing in serving the business clients of the VM Group.
Thank you, Courtney. Thanks for having me again.
And there you have it, folks. Another enlightening discussion on Chatting with Courtney comes to a close. A big thank you to Latoya Williams for sharing invaluable insights into VM Group's versatile business services unit and the array of tailored solutions it offers to businesses of all sizes. As we wrap up, remember that the key to success lies in leveraging the right tools and services, and VM is certainly at the forefront of empowering businesses to thrive. Stay tuned for more engaging conversations that inspire, inform, and uplift. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exclusive interviews. Until next time, keep dreaming big and reaching for the stars. Take care and see you in the next episode.